Hello everyone, this is Rashmi Mishal from Gokhale Education Society's Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Nashik. Today I am going to speak about the admission process for first year diploma in pharmacy. Most of you must have completed with the registration process. This process actually started on the 10th of July. So the question in your mind will be what next? So, with the blessings of our source of inspiration, Honorable Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, the Secretary of Gokhale Education Society, today I am going to tell you what will be the next steps in the admission process for post HSC diploma in pharmacy admissions. After the registration procedure is completed, the provisional merit list will be declared by the admission authority. After declaration of the provisional merit list, the candidate should verify the corrections regarding the name, his caste or category, which he has entered in the online registration process, his marks which are displayed, and all the other relevant information. Now, if he seeks or claims any correction or concession in the displayed information, a candidate has to submit a grievance for the same. Now, for the candidates who had opted for e-scrutiny mode for verification of their documents during the online registration process for diploma pharmacy admissions, will raise a grievance about the required correction in the data which is displayed in the provisional merit list through their login. For the candidates who had opted for physical scrutiny mode for verification of documents during the online registration process, they will submit the grievance regarding the correction required in the data which is displayed in the provisional merit list by reporting physically at the facilitation center, that is FC, where they have already confirmed their application form. After the grievance period, the final merit list will be displayed on the website www.dtemaharashtra.gov.in. Followed is the display of seat matrix. The seat matrix will contain the information about the institutes participating in the centralized admission process, the courses offered in these institutes, their sanctioned intake, and the number of seats available for each category before each round. Now, this information will be published on the same website, that is www.dtmaharashtra.gov.in. After the seat matrix is displayed, the next step in the admission process is the cap rounds. Now, during the cap rounds, cap round 1, 2, 3, a candidate can fill and confirm the option form through their login. You can fill a minimum of 1 and maximum of 300 options. Fill the institute choice code against the option number in the online option form. Now remember well that after confirmation of option form, you will not be able to edit or change the options. So if you want to reshuffle the options, delete a particular choice code, enter a particular choice code, or shuffle or resequence the options, then do that well in advance before the confirmation of option form. Because once the option form is confirmed, you will not be able to edit or change the options. The next thing which is important for a candidate to remember is, after you have been allotted a seat during the cap rounds, you will not report to the ARC for verification of documents or seat acceptance. You will pay the seat acceptance fees, as well as you will ensure the correctness of the allotment and accept the allotted seat through online mode only. So after ensuring the correctness of the allotment, you pay the seat acceptance fees and accept the allotted seat through online mode. Now, for a candidate who has been allotted a seat as per the first choice, first option or first preference, this allotment will be auto-freezed. So auto-freezed candidates, you are not eligible for participation in the subsequent cap rounds. So after accepting the seat, you will have to report to the allotted institute and take admission on the allotted seat. Now, if a candidate is allotted a seat which is other than the first choice, first option, or first preference given by you, and if you are satisfied that this allotment is okay with you and you do not wish to participate in the further cap rounds, then you yourself can freeze the offered seat through your login. Once you freeze the seat, you will have to pay the seat acceptance fees and report to the allotted institute and seek admission. Candidates who have been allotted a seat other than the first preference and you have accepted the seat, still you can opt for betterment and you will be eligible for participation in the subsequent rounds for betterment option. What are the documents required while you report to the institute? For all types of candidates, that is, all type, any category, you will have to submit the following documents, that is, Indian nationality certificate, your HSC mark sheet and SSC mark sheet, and the leaving certificate after passing HSC examination. The other documents which are required for supporting your backward class reservation claim, these are as follows. If you belong to the SC category, submit a caste certificate stating that your caste is recognized under backward class category in Maharashtra state. If you belong to ST category, you will have to submit a tribe certificate stating that your caste is recognized under backward class category in Maharashtra state. For VJ, DT, NT, A, B, C, D, OBC or SBC category candidates, you will be submitting a caste or tribe certificate which states that your caste or tribe is recognized under backward class category in Maharashtra state. In addition to this, you will also be submitting a non-creamy layer certificate which is valid up to the end of current financial year. For candidates who belong to economically weaker section, that is EWS category candidates, you will have to submit an eligibility certificate for economically weaker section. The income limit of your parents will be as per the government norms that may be declared from time to time. For TFWS, that is tuition fee waiver scheme category, the annual income certificate of your parents issued after the 1st of April of current financial year needs to be submitted. The income limit of your parents will also be as per the AICTE norms which are declared from time to time. Now, additional documents for the other type of candidates. For type B candidates, you will have to submit the domicile certificate of yourself or of your either parent indicating that they are domiciled in the state of Maharashtra. For type C candidates, submit a certificate from the employer in proforma A stating that either parent is a central government or government of India undertaking employee and is presently posted in Maharashtra. Type D candidates will submit a certificate from the employer in proforma B stating that your either parent is a Maharashtra state government or Maharashtra state government undertaking employee. For type E candidates, that is the candidates who belong to the Maharashtra-Karnataka border area, you will be submitting a certificate stating that you belong to the border area. This certificate should be in proforma G1, or you may submit the domicile certificate stating that you reside in Maharashtra-Karnataka border area. Along with this, you will also be submitting a certificate stating that your mother tongue is Marathi. This should be in proforma G2. For ex-servicemen, that is Defense 1 or active defense servicemen, Defense 2 type of candidates, you will be submitting a defense service certificate in proforma C and the domicile certificate of either parent who is an ex-service or active defense personnel and domiciled in the state of Maharashtra. For active defense servicemen who are non-domiciled belonging to Defense 3 type of candidates, you will be submitting a defense service certificate proforma C and D or E. Certificate from the employer in the proforma D stating that either parent of the candidate is an active defense service person presently posted in Maharashtra needs to be submitted, or the certificate from the employer in proforma E stating that either parent is an active defense service person and has retained the family in his previous place of posting in Maharashtra requires to be submitted. For persons with disability, you will be submitting certificate of disability in addition to the compulsory required documents. For candidates who are Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir or Ladakh migrants, you will be submitting the necessary pro forma in support of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh migration. For NRI students, you will be submitting equivalent certificate from Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education, as well as the proof of your foreign national or foreign student status. For POI, that is persons of Indian origin, you will be submitting an equivalent certificate from Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education. Also, the proof of POI status certificate for passing the qualifying examination from an institution outside India needs to be submitted. For candidates who are wards of workers in Gulf countries or they are NRI, you will be again submitting an equivalent certificate from MSBS HSC, that is Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education, and also the proof of your parent working in the Gulf countries or having NRI status needs to be submitted. For minority candidate, you will be submitting a declaration for the respective linguistic or religious minority community, or you may submit your leaving certificate which has information related to your religion or mother tongue. Along with this, you will also be submitting your domicile, birth or leaving certificate indicating your place of birth in the state of Maharashtra. For orphan candidates, you will be submitting an orphan certificate in Proforma U. Now let's take a virtual tour of our college. This is our college building. Our college was established in 2012. It is approved by AICT, that is All India Council for Technical Education, and Pharmacy Council of India. It is also approved by the Directorate of Technical Education Mumbai and the Government of Maharashtra. We have 3 courses offered in our college. DPharm, which is 2-year course affiliated to MSBT Mumbai. BPharm 4 years course affiliated to SPPU. MPharm 2-year course which is also affiliated to SPPU Pune. Further, our college is ISO certified and NBA accredited college. Glimpses of our laboratories. Sophisticated instruments available in the laboratory. Every classroom has audio-visual facility. This is the library where you can enrich your knowledge. The computer and language lab. The facilities available in the campus. We conduct industrial visits for DPharm students too. Hospital visits are conducted every year. We have Parents Teachers Association. We conduct PTA meet every year. Health checkup is organized for girls. Few moments of pride. The DTE code of our college is 5410. If you want to be a part of this glorious tradition, do join our team. Thank you.